Well, it's very smoky around here. From what I hear, there's a forest fire in Cochrane. Well, there's a forest fire in many places in Ontario. But all I can taste is smoke. I don't stay out too long. It's a scorcher today. It's 38 degrees right now. Well, this is what's for dinner tonight. We have some steaks. And we're going to have some burgers for tomorrow. We got some mushrooms with barbecue. And we have some waffle fries in the air fryer. Date night for Natty and Jay. Time for the barbecue dinner. Yum, yum. So, dinner served. How's your steak there, babe?
It's the way I like it.
He likes it runny. Bloody. Show us the pink. Show us the pink. Look at that. Nice and juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's pretty much well done. Well, it's the next day now, and well, we got some rain last night, so I'm going to show you what's growing so far in my greenhouse and in my mini garden. Well, it looks like my yellow pepper's coming up quite fine. I'm not too sure how many I'm going to have, but I have a yellow hot pepper that's growing. These are starting to grow pretty well. That's just a plant. This is supposed to be spinach. I've never seen spinach quite like this, but it's starting to flower, so I don't know if I'm going to cut that or not. I already cut it twice. And yeah. Well, this is a salad. This is butter crunch salad. I've already cut it 3 times, and it's still growing. Cut some yesterday, so there's a big part missing there. It's good on sandwiches. I like the size of these. Perfect size. And because we got rain, this is starting to green out a lot more. So I'm going to have to clean it up a little bit. But add some more little gnomes to the village. These little guys are getting married. There's a little priest. But the flowers are coming up. So I'm still working on that little village. Got some daisies. Daisies are coming up. Okay, so this here was supposed to be a strawberry bush right here in the middle, and it never turned out this year. It did last year, but for some reason it didn't turn out this year. But I have a ton of cloves in that corner. I think that might be a strawberry bush in that corner. But it was supposed to be here in the middle, underneath this. That's arugula. And here I have some wax beans that are starting to grow. So, yeah, it's a hodgepodge kind of container. So I'm just letting it go wild. This is some kale. And that's a little bit yellow there, so I'm going to cut that out. So there's some kale. I don't know what that is. That was just in a pot from last year. I see there's some onions in there. I'm not going to use those onions, but I wanted to see what it was. And, well, it's got a nice little flower there, so I'm just going to let it grow. That's some stevia. Stevia leaves. So I got my own stevia. I don't know what's going on with the chives this year. They're not looking the greatest. They're very, very, very small. Not the greatest looking. The dill, not the greatest looking either. This is supposed to be cucumbers. Nothing came out of it so far. So those are dud seeds. Same with the chives. The only thing that's coming out of there is cloves and something else, but it's not chives. That's definitely not chives. And, well, my Brussels sprouts are coming out pretty well. That was just an experiment. I seen them at the greenhouse, and I picked some up just to see how well they would grow. Basil, well, I have a better basil plant inside. It looks a lot nicer than these, but that'll do. These are green chilies and chives, and they're not growing very well. I didn't even try to grow this. This is romaine lettuce. I must have threw that in there last year. It was a compost, and yeah, this grew on the side of the pot. So I got a whole bunch of romaine lettuce right there. And we have, I think this is plantain, I'm not quite sure, but it's just growing. I just like the way it looks. This was supposed to just be whatever, you know, we just put a whole bunch of compost in there last year, and it's like whatever's growing in there, because that used to be an old fire pit. Had a lot of stuff in it, so I was like, meh, whatever grows makes it look pretty. Now, I'm not the greatest gardener. I just do it pretty much to just keep myself occupied. Something to do, right? If it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Well, I could say that I tried doing a garden this year, and so far it's not the greatest garden. But I could say that I had some lettuce growing, and I used it quite a few times for sandwiches and everything else, and hamburgers, and so, yeah. It's not the greatest garden. I'm not the best gardener, but it passes the time, and it gives me something to do. That's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.